happening here? My real question is, how many people here are just hanging out at the pool party versus here for me for the pause? But I don't think it's too many. We got a really cool show right now. We have the Bad Bitch Empire coming up, Lisa Wang and Rebecca Minkoff. So let's check that out, everybody. Everyone says that Basel is a marathon. It is not a sprint. My dude Andy came from VeeFriends, the president, the man behind the man, the man in front of the man. How are we going to say it?
Man behind the man.
Andy makes shit happen. We're about to go on our panel here. We are at the Surf Coma Hotel. It is Saturday late afternoon. People are still holding it together, but we're pushing strong. Andy, what has surprised you about Art Basel this year the most? What is something maybe you weren't expecting? You're like, holy shit, this is going down.
I wouldn't say any real surprises. I think there's a ton of events, and I've just been excited to see the VeeFriends community and reconnect with a lot of people I haven't seen in a while.
And how is the VeeFriends community showing up here at Basel?
Strong. We had a good Thursday showing at our Epic Access event, minutes of NFTs, and then we had a really good night at Scope Beach. And I've been seeing some of the VeeFriends pop up at the other pop-up events throughout the week too.
And when we talk about the word on the street about VeeFriends, what are the questions that VeeFriends holders are asking you about what's next?
They always want the alpha.
They want the alpha.
What's the next collab? Questions about VCon, which I'm always excited to answer. I think VCon in Indianapolis next year is going to be awesome. Yeah, and just generally like what's the latest and greatest, what's VeeFriends cooking on. And the thing that I'm most excited about right now is we've hired 40 people in the last 3 months.
We hired 40 people without me.
I know. Right when I came out of my mouth, I'm like,
oh my God! But that's not what we're here to talk about today. Art Basel truly, and I've seen it over the last couple of years. It's kind of like South by back in the day. South by started as this quirky film and music festival, and now South by has been taken over by the DJs, but not just the DJs. Really seeing the Web3 world come together. We're gonna hit the stage here in a minute. We're about to go get ready. I want to introduce my next guest, Juliette Blake. Come on in. Hi, pleasure to have you. And Juliette, what has been your surprise and delight about VCon so far? VCon, jeez! Oh my God! About Basel, see what this guy did to me?
Brainwashing all the V's, all the V's.
All the VeeFriends.
Honestly, I think there's been a lot of women here, like more than I was expecting. This is my first Art Basel. This is honestly my second Web3 kind of tech thing since the pandemic. And I love the representation in an authentic way. So for me, that's been exciting.
And how good does it feel to walk and look around and just see so many amazing, powerful, strong women coming together and representing?
Yeah, no, it's so good. And I think these intimate settings.
Welcome everybody to NRVLD. It's another beautiful day down here in Miami. I hope you are doing lovely.
It's really awesome.
I'm one of your hosts and co-producers of the week over here.
So for me, I'm leaving super inspired.
Well, let's get our show on the road. Looking forward to it. Juliette, you're awesome.
We're going to start
Art Basel 2022, everybody. This is the podcast. Let's go. So I get an opportunity to travel a lot, and this is my closest friend Drew and my boy Vinny. And how's your basketball?
Having a good time so far. The usual gallivanting, rogue endeavors.
And what has stood out to you? What has been a highlight?
Taking all the people, the energy. Yeah, there's a lot of vibrancy in this place.
And what about art-wise? What was the coolest thing you've seen art-wise?
So this is the first time I've been here. I gotta say, guys, the art is out of control. I mean, we've been to 2 or 3 different exhibits, and it was amazing. It was amazing.
So let me ask you this. Both of you guys come from the management consulting world. This isn't particularly you're seeing from a professional perspective, but what professional takeaways and insights here do you think you might be able to take back to your clients?
You know, one thing I was talking to him today, you know, creativity is it's not dead. It's beautiful to see all the art that's out there. It's well in line, and that's something we can definitely take back to work.
I love it, man. Guys, enjoy the show.
Thank you.
My voice is just shot at this point. I'm giving it all we can over here, man.
To do to build the business versus worrying about the day-to-day challenges that can be so somebody as a resident, as an entrepreneur, as
What's your name?
Adam.
Adam.
And I have a show called The Podcast.
Okay.
Let's see, check it out. What's up, everybody? It is Saturday afternoon. We're here at Unrevealed, and we're about to hear Lisa Wang and the Bad Bitch Empire, and I'm with my 2 new friends. What's your name?
Alina.
Alina?
Monica.
Annika. And what brings you to Basel?
The art, the music, the people. You.
And me, yeah.
Obviously.
And what has excited you most about the past few days? What has gotten your juices flowing?
I like the social aspect of it and the weather.
And the weather. What about the art? Any cool art?
We're about to go see some.
Aside from the one on her hat, what's that? That's a masterpiece.
Tell us what's happening on your hat here. What's so arty and awesome about this hat?
It's an artist from Mykonos. I met her when I was in Greece, and she paints those hats herself.
You guys enjoy the show. Pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
I want to get you as close as you can to the stage here.
One of the things that we also talk about at that
All right, everybody, welcome to Unrevealed. Again, I am one of your co-producers for the week, Bhavin. I'm super excited to announce our content program for tonight. Give it up for Lisa Wang and Rebecca Minko.
All right, everyone, welcome to the Bad Bitch Empire podcast. How did you get into fashion and start designing yourself?
When I was about 8 years old, I wanted this dress. I assumed my mom would buy it for me, and she said no, and she said, I'll teach you how to sew. And I got hooked immediately on the idea that I could create something and make something for myself. And so continued down that path until I had my own clothing line and worked for a designer several years in New York City. December of last year, our factory in Vietnam basically shut down, and then we had no inventory. And so we were like, we just did all the hard work, we survived, and now we can't ship anybody.
What made you believe that it was possible for yourself when you started out?
I think that there is an ignorance and a naivety when you're young of I can do anything, and that really helps. My mom, again, taught me throughout my whole life, you want something, I'm not going to give it to you, you have to figure it out. So I had that confidence in my pocket that, you know, I'll figure out no matter what, I'll be scrappy, I'll work hard, figure out who I need to meet to get to the next level, and kept that mentality.
I am Adam Posner, husband to the best wife in the world, father to 2 incredible children, a son, a brother, an uncle. In early 2019, I launched my top global career podcast, The Podcast.
Without further ado, everybody, the podcast with Adam Posner. Tonight we are featuring Andy Kranick, president of VeeFriends, and Juliette Blake of Miss So Cool Girl. Come on up. Give them up.
Give it up for Pavan and the entire Unrevealed crew for all their hard work today. Give it up for him and the crew. Uzo. How are you and Gary and the team making the entire VeeFriends ecosystem more open and inclusive, especially to younger generation and girls and boys?
Someone asked Gary, how do I join the VeeFriends community? And his response was like, you already are. You know, that VeeFriends Discord, I'm humbled to say, is one of the largest Discords in all of NFT land. We have over 300,000 community members. You know, and we try to make it as inclusive as possible. Even within VeeFriends and ticketing, like at VCon, we have different rarities of tickets, and we were talking through, should we give special access to certain token holders based on the rarity of the tokens? And Gary's like, fuck that. He wanted it to make it a one inclusive community experience for everybody.
And Juliette, in the last month or so, what has made you smile the biggest with your project?
Honestly, it's the Girls Who Mint. I onboarded Adam and his daughter Nina. We went through the whole process, and seeing these girls' faces when they do it, because they can all do it, figure it out, and when they mint. And actually, about a month ago, the youngest girls that we've had go through Girls Who Mint were 4.5 and 6.5-year-old sisters, and we set them up with their wallets. We gave them the ETH. Like, I videoed the whole thing, and you can find it on our Instagram because like my face is like insane because I'm so happy. But they also were the youngest hackers at Bogota ETH. They're called mini hackers, and they won the hackathon. So like, how cool is that? That these young girls are already. They're just crushing it, and it's really cool to see and be part of it.
I truly believe right now this is the forest fire that we all need. This is the forest fire that is going to burn down all the rug pulls, all those bullshit projects, all those money grabs. And you know what's going to be left? The oaks. Projects like this that are standing tall, and those saplings growing up from the frickin' ashes. The real builders out there that are making shit happen and doing it the right way. I want to give a big thanks out to Unrevealed for putting this all together. To everyone out there, my wife, my friends, my family, this is the podcast. You can check it out at thepodcast.com. Remember, take care of each other, look out for one another, and catch us next week for another great episode. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Adam.
Thank you.
Is to reset, and then we have some evening program. Welcome to hang. We got a great contest.
So, everybody, This is my 200th guest.
I'm number 200.
200. We met through Breakout. What has Basel meant and felt like to you, Matt?
What Basel has meant for me has been community. Because again, we met at Breakout, and I have been really like just getting to connect with everybody else that I've met through Breakout. Being in Miami, seeing your show, hanging out with the folks, that's what life is all about, is connecting with other people. I love being here for the art, but also let's not forget that people are art.
People are art.
People are art. And so being here, being able to experience people is what I'm loving right now.
But let's talk about Breakout for a moment. Let's give a big shout out. Michael Farber, where's Laura? She's rolling around here somewhere.
Saw Farber last night.
Perfecto.
On the most random tip, leaving a party. He's coming in, and we all got to hang out later. Laura's over here. Like I wish you knew what he created whenever he did this.
They're enabling connection. You and I never would have met throughout Breakout, right? But our paths crossed, and I was able to share your story with my audience and learn and inspire each other. And I sincerely mean this when I do my show. I get to learn and absorb, but I get to flip back that and shine a light on others and their brightness and your mission. And you're just a fucking beacon of positivity. And I love you, brother, and I want you to enjoy the rest.